Welcome, parents and students alike. Today is lesson 3, unit 3, and we've been discussing units of measurement, both customary and in liters. And this is the remembering side of the lesson 3, unit 3. It says make a math drawing for the problem and label it with the multiplication equation. So make a math drawing for the problem and label it with a multiplication equation. Then write the answer to the problem. Kelly's garden has 6 rows of tulips. There are 5 tulips in each row. How many tulips are in her garden? So I've asked the students to circle the numbers, and so that would be the C, and then underline the question, which is the U. I've asked them to box key terms, important terms, like rows would tell us it's an array, and each tells us it's multiplication or division. Row also tells us that it's an array. And then tulips tells us what to label it. All right, so because it's an array, we start with 6 rows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And of course, rows go from side to side. Let's label it 6 rows. And there's 5 tulips in each row. Count the first one as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 in each row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if we know the rows and we know the size of the row, then we're looking for the total, which means that we multiply. So there's 6 rows of 5. You can count by 5s and you would get 30. There are 30 tulips in her garden. So we're looking for the total. Now, if you had the total, if they said there's 30 tulips in her garden, and she put them in 6 rows, how many should she put in each row? So then it would be 30 divided by 6 would equal the missing outside number there. Solve. Then circle what type it is and what operation you used. So they're saying first solve it, and then circle what type of problem it is. Is it an array, equal groups, or area? So we stop right there. All right? Oh, right away we see that when they mention rectangular, that means it's going to be area. Oh, we also have to decide whether it's multiplication or division. So the area, that's important because if we know the area, it's like we know the total. And the area we know is already 18 square feet. The width of the table is 3 feet. What is the length? So remember, it's length times width equals area. So if we draw a rectangle, I guess we got to make it small. And the area is 18 square feet. And then we know that the width is 3. So we're missing the length here. So it's 3 times the length equals 18 square feet. Or we could say 18 divided by 3 equals the length. So I know that 3 times 6 equals 18. So the answer, we did it with division, actually. That's the answer they're looking for. Because, again, we have a total square feet, and so we're dividing the square feet by one of the sides. So even though this is a good way to check, this is what we're doing here. 18 divided by 3 is 6 feet. So it's area and it's division. The marching band, lines up in 8 rows with 6 members in each row. Remember, when you see the word row, it's an array. And we don't know the total, so we just multiply the rows times the number of people in each row. So it's 8 rows of 6 equals 48. How many band members? 48 band members. Okay, so it's multiplication and it's an array. Use this drawing to represent the problem. Elizabeth buys a container of orange juice that has 8 cups. She pours, that's important because pours means you're gonna go down. See, when you pour, you start to empty, which is a subtraction problem, right? She pours 6 cups into a pitcher. Question, how many cups are left? Are left also means subtraction. And then cups will be our label. All right, so we start with 8 cups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8 cups is filled, it fills it to the top. And then if you pour out 6, we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, so now the new level is 6. So how many cups are left? We see that there's 1, 2. 2 cups are left. Okay, up here is 8 cups, and she poured 6 cups. So when you pour, you subtract, and then you have 2 left. So it's 8 cups minus 6 equals 2 cups. Stretch your thinking. All right, I'd like for you guys to just try that, discuss it, and try your best. If you don't know, then please put need help. And you could do that with any of these problems, of course. There's no excuse because I've already done it for you. Thank you.